What advice do you have for people who are looking to start a company in 2023?
Number one, make sure you're passionate about what you're doing because you will be devoting every waking hour and even the hours you are not awake, you will be dreaming or having nightmares about what you are doing. All right. It is harder than you ever thought it would be. Um, but it is so incredibly rewarding at the same time. So if you have a passion for something, if you really want to solve a problem, go do it. Don't let anybody talk you out of it. You will learn along the way. Even if you fail, you will learn along the way. But if you're doing it just to do it, it's not as easy or as glamorous as it looks. There are a lot of things that people don't talk about in the public eye. I think founder, health and kind of mental health is probably one of them. You're going to go through your ups, your downs, your sideways, and just be prepared to kind of devote your whole entire life into this mission. You're basically creating something from scratch. So I think my best advice for anybody is if you are really really passionate about it or you have a really hard problem that needs to be solved, it's easier than ever to start a company. Just don't do it for the wrong reasons.
Mhm. Yeah, and what was your reason?
I didn't know any better. It's a total misfit. Honestly, I think if I knew how hard it was when I started it, I probably wouldn't have done it. And we've kind of gone a lot of different ways in doing it. I was incredibly passionate um, about the sales process. Like I would read Predictable Revenue. Aaron Ross was like the first sales book that I picked up, but I was reading like Stephen Covey and Dale Carnegie, and it was so incredibly fascinated about how we can use psychology and process at the same time. And yeah, I loved it. It was just like it was something that to me presented such a difficult challenge to be able to scale like who you are, where you are, be everything everywhere all at once. Um, so yeah, that and figuring out a way to help my parents who are entrepreneurs on their own right, but still can't figure out a way to turn on a computer.